Hello.
It's Mariah.
And Hannah.
And we're back.
We're back.
We decided...
I can't even believe it.
What?
I can't believe it that we're back.
I know. It's been, 9 years since our first video, so we just decided it would be fun to come back and spend some time together since we live so close, but we don't really get to see each other as much as we'd like, so we thought YouTube would be fun to do. And yeah, we don't know exactly what videos we're gonna do, but kind of just like vlogging, lifestyle, fashion,
the things we like to watch. We'll try to not emulate but produce. I mean, I really love fashion videos. I love lifestyle, styling videos. I mean, Mariah likes that too, but she's, I don't know,
I'm really into crafts. Right now I'm into sewing. But so we're gonna try to bring some videos to you guys and just have fun doing it. Okay.
Since we're back, we thought it'd be best to do a life update. Like Mariah said, it's been 9 years. So much has happened.
7 years since the last video.
Right, 7 years. We're all grown up, I feel like.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 32.
I'm 31. We're a year and a half apart. Fun fact. But so we just want to do a life update. Like, we don't have any talking points. So we're just gonna kind of talk freely. So I don't even know where we would even start. So since we've been gone.
First and foremost, Hannah is a mother.
Oh my gosh, yes. To a beautiful baby boy Lennox. We'll insert a picture. I mean, his
name is Lennox. He's the sweetest thing. He's perfect in every way. He's perfectly goofy. He's so cute, goofy. And he was just such a blessing to have in our lives, especially during a really hard time because we also lost our mom in February. So that's been really hard. Your adjustment, everything, you know, because she was the epicenter of our family.
Our world, and it was completely,
my best friend.
It was completely unexpected, and we all had a special relationship with her, so experiencing that deep and great of a loss is, I mean, devastating, like, to say the least. But thankfully, we all had each other, and our family is really close, so that helps. And God. That's the first thing.
Period.
But God.
Really.
A big period at the end of that.
And it strengthened my relationship, if anything, with God. I know 1,000%. Some people can kind of run away from God, like, why is this happening to me? And
because you don't understand it.
And I was like, hold up. If I believe in God, I really need to research this and find out what he's about. And I started diving into things and getting to know him. And I was like, wow, our God is so merciful. He's so good.
Yes.
And I'm just so thankful for the life that we have. Like, I know my mom is in heaven living it up. Like, doing her. And I'll see her again. Like, so... I think it's good that we talk about it. I think more people need to talk about grief and losing loved ones, and especially for us, you know, losing a mom at our age that's pretty early to lose a parent. So I feel like a special connection to like other people who have lost parents.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, wow, like you get it, because it's just, like Hannah said, it's devastating, and it's like no other thing you can imagine.
It's very surreal.
It still doesn't feel real.
No, because it still feels like she's here, and I just haven't talked to her in a really long time. I was listening to Maverick City Music. I'm sure everybody knows who they are. They're incredible. I don't listen to them all the time, like once.
Do you like Elevation?
I do like Elevation. But I was like, I had it on. I was playing with my son, and I had it on in the background, and I just stopped to listen. And the lyrics said, something to the extent or the effect of, you give me a peace that doesn't make sense. Or that's, like, unexplainable. Like, peace that doesn't make sense.
Oh, peace.
Peace. peace, like peace.
A peace beyond all understanding. Yeah. That's in the Bible.
And that's the best way that we can describe how we feel.
Yes.
And it was so, because it doesn't make sense. Like,
it doesn't. Because we are so at peace. Like,
so at peace. And of course, like, you know, you fall apart and you can give yourself.
There are days when I'm really sad and I want her. I just want her presence, her hugs, her little country voice.
Yes. Preaching to us.
Yeah, I miss that. But then I truly feel like a peace.
Yeah.
God is so gracious and merciful that he put this peace onto us and we're just not suffering.
No.
I couldn't be more grateful.
No.
So as hard as it is, that's really special to me, and I think it's helped me a lot, and I just want to continue like learning about him and talking about our journey with God on this channel.
Yeah, it's a big part of our lives. Not to say that, like, you know, that's where the channel is going, but I feel like it's such a big part of us.
If this is our lifestyle, our first and foremost life is God. So
exactly.
He's gonna be part of that. So.
Yeah. So that's one of the things.
But back to Lennox.
Our mom passing away. But yeah, Len, he's 7 months now. I can't believe it. I mean,
sorry if I keep looking over here,
same.
guys. We have a monitor,
a big one,
and sorry about the quality and the audio. Like, we're trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
If you have any suggestions for lighting,
microphones,
cameras, microphones.
We've been out of the game for a little bit.
It's been a little bit.
A little bit. Because back then, you didn't need all of that.
No.
You just made a video, posted it, and people were thirsty to watch you.
True.
It's not the case now.
No. You have to have everything on point.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. But.
Yeah, I know.
So any suggestions, please, like, leave them below. Because, I stay on Amazon.
Research, stays. We were going to use the DSLR, but we don't have the charger for it right now. So we're just using an iPhone, which I know the quality is not horrible, but we digress. Anyways.
So,
Lennox is 7 months. Yeah. I had him April 30th.
Oh my gosh. Let's talk about your birth.
Oh my gosh,
the delivery.
The delivery. You guys. Okay, so.
Okay, no. Okay. First, talk about your pregnancy. How was your pregnancy?
Okay. All right. My pregnancy was actually really great. As anyone knows, if you've ever been pregnant or if you're a mom, you know that the first trimester, it sucks. A lot of different ways.
Wait, pause.
Okay.
Hannah's also
engaged. I know, engaged. Yes.
She was engaged before she got pregnant.
Yes. Yeah. Which is I'm like obsessed with my ring.
Joey, where's my ring? Joey, where's my ring?
It's coming. It's coming.
He gets so embarrassed when I do that.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, first trimester. It's tumultuous for a lot of reasons. I think most people say. Yeah, because
like once you get over it, it's better.
Yeah, you're tired all the time. Your hormones are like raging. Nausea. I was nauseous. It wasn't like super extreme. I'm very thankful, but I did have nausea. It's super annoying, and I had the type of nausea where like if I ate food, it would make me more sick.
Yeah.
So like I didn't want to eat because I didn't want to be nauseous. And then I was really
Hannah gained like no weight during her pregnancy. She like almost lost weight. It was wild.
Gained any kind of weight.
And it was like you could hardly tell. Like you could tell she was pregnant at the end, but throughout most of her pregnancy, you really.
Yeah, it was strange.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm thankful. I'm already like a bigger person, so and that was a lot of like that gave me a lot of anxiety because I didn't know how my body was going to respond.
Oh my god.
And that's a whole other conversation too because of like the snapback culture is really lame. My friend Alex and I talk about that a lot too. Like like after you have a baby, like trying to snap back.
What's so crazy to me is you have all these appointments while you're pregnant, but then postpartum.
I never thought about that. Oh, they don't care.
They just leave you be and just fend for yourself.
And that's when you need it the most, especially if you have a generally healthy pregnancy. Like I was fine.
That's so backwards.
It is backwards. It's very backwards. But yeah, first trimester was, you know, it was fine besides like, you know, the fatigue, being tired, not knowing how my body would respond to pregnancy, and then, you know, a little anxiety of like, you know, the weight gain, whatever. I think a lot of women go through that.
Yeah.
And then second trimester, you feel like a new person. You have so much energy. I forgot I was pregnant. And then, yeah, so that was fine.
Hannah, she was also annoyed that she couldn't wear high-waisted jeans.
Oh
like,
my
all
God.
she wanted to do was have a drink.
Did I say that too? Oh my gosh,
jeans.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my whole style switched up. It had to.
You have no choice.
You have no choice. And I look back on pictures, like, I don't even know what I was wearing, but I made sure to have something to wear.
No, you looked good. Like her,
I don't know.
We'll put in a picture of her at her baby shower.
Oh my gosh.
She looked so beautiful.
Oh,
that
you.
Was so much fun.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I wish we had video, but we'll insert some pictures.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. Like, I felt really good because your stomach's already popped out. Yeah. You don't have to worry about sucking it in. How many months
were you then?
I was 8 months, I think 7. No, it was in February.
Oh,
March, April. So I was like 7.5 months pregnant.
Yeah.
And I felt like that was a good time. Like, I had energy, whatever. Yeah, it was really fun. And then I started getting anxious again towards third trimester because Mariah knows I was ridden with anxiety and fear.
Well, first of all, let's talk about the fact that Mom passed away while you were pregnant.
So, she passed away at the beginning of February 9th. Oh no, the baby shower was in
March. No.
It was in
March.
Oh, and I gave birth
at the end of March.
I was 30. I remember I was 33 weeks pregnant. I think it was the end of, no, it wasn't the end of February. It was March. Yeah, it was the end of March, like March 25th.
Yeah.
But I gave birth a month later, which is crazy.
I can't even imagine being pregnant and losing. Ugh.
Honestly,
I don't know how Hannah did it. She's so strong because...
No, I mean, you're strong also because you didn't have a distraction. Like, I had my pregnancy to distract me and like to the baby shower to plan for, and like even now Lennox. But if I didn't have him, I think I would be like a complete mess.
Yeah.
Because now when I'm, you know, driving by myself or something, that's when I like think of course I think about her every day. But like when I'm really by myself, no distractions, I don't know how you and Mackenzie like cope. That's why I like texted you guys. I was like, how do you guys like what is the code? I know.
That's it. Yeah.
But yeah.
And talking to friends and family.
Yeah.
Like, talking to you, Mackenzie.
Yeah, that really helps.
That helps. But so we had the shower and so many people came.
It was so
pretty.
Nice.
We had like people come and decorate, and
and that was
it was really cute.
It was fun, and it was like my dad was there. He was so happy.
He got off.
It was just so.
He loves it because he loves throwing parties.
Yes,
he throws a huge party. Like, I'm talking like nightclub level party every weekend.
Like
disco lights, music,
that's
bumping,
what he loves.
like every weekend. Mm-hmm. So he really liked the shower.
Yeah, he did. It was really fun. And yeah, so third trimester is when it gets real. Okay, you're like gearing up to give birth, and
she was afraid of birth.
Oh, afraid is an understatement.
Yeah.
I was like, I was terrified.
Yeah.
Like, I was crippled with fear because people say it's the worst pain you're ever gonna experience.
Right.
Like, okay.
They say childbirth is the most excruciating
thing, and like, you don't know what contractions are gonna feel like. You don't know how painful that's gonna be, if you're gonna be able to handle it. It was just nuts, and all I would do is, just pray that all that I wanted was that for my experience to not be traumatic. And so I was just like, Lord, like, you already know what's gonna happen. You know that I'm fearful of this. Like, just meet me there. And just allow my body to work. And my good friend Nicole, who was pregnant at the same time of me, like same time as me, was telling me how she was like praying for like her hips to widen and like everything to work in accordance to like how it should. And that was like really wise. So I would just like pray that and just like hope that I wouldn't have a traumatic experience because like I've never really stayed at a hospital before, gotten an IV. And so when it came around to giving birth, I was having like Braxton Hicks, like normal, like a couple weeks like leading
well,
up
you
here
also
or there.
had a lot of back pain.
Oh my gosh, I forgot
pregnancy.
the term. It was like, yeah, a lot of pelvic pain. It was really excruciating. Like my bones separating when I would like get up and stuff, or it was like ligaments or something, not bones.
But I also think Hannah has a really high pain tolerance.
I don't know.
So she was, but you were going through all this pain, and then once you were starting to have contractions and like you were actually giving birth. So you No,
but let me tell you, like, honestly, I really like I have Braxton Hicks, and those just feel like period. Normal.
Yeah,
cramps. Have like period cramps, but they would get a little more intense. But I wasn't like, ow, this hurts. I was just like, oh, it's kind of making me nervous because I had an appointment to get my hair braided, and I'm like, I need to get my hair braided.
I'm done
before this baby comes, because they were real consistent. When I was like 37 weeks, I gave birth at 39 weeks, and I was like, okay. It was the day before I was getting my hair braided. I just got real quiet, and I was like, okay. And I was like timing them out.
Because you had to have your hair braided.
Yeah, you know how I obsess over things. But yeah, it was just the day of, I was having contractions in my back, and I remember like, ooh,
that's so weird.
It's very weird. But like when they first started, I was like, ooh, this feels better than the ones I was having, in my like uterus. And then, yeah, it was just like on and popping from there. Like I had a feeling.
Well, her fiance was like, he was the one that like.
Yeah, he sprung into action. He like took, I think, the week off because he knew. I mean, I was 39 weeks at that point that day, and I didn't know it at the time, but I lost my mucus plug. I'm trying to think of what to say without getting too gory. Romeo hates when I recount this. I don't know why. It's like the way
Romeo, you weren't pregnant.
It's like the way I say it. But it's because I'm always like, when I wipe, I saw blood.
But the thing is, like, people get pregnant, have the baby, and they're like, wow, no one talks about this.
No one talks about it. I'm so passionate
We're talking about it.
I know.
So she lost her mucus plug.
Yes, but I didn't know it then. But you see, like, a bloody show. And I know,
bloody show. What are you, a nurse?
Yeah.
Using the terminology.
So when I saw it, I was like, okay. I told Romy, I was like, okay. He's like, you should call. And I called. And I was like, oh, I at the time, I was like, I think my water broke. But he was like, since you don't know, just come in and we'll check you. And so after I got off the phone and I was like getting dressed, they started getting intense. Like and now I know what people mean where they're like, okay, you have to actually, like, you can't talk through them anymore. You have to stop. Like I had to stop. That's how, like, stop what I was doing and like really
your
like
body was like working at.
It was at that point. It wasn't like my whole body, but they were like deep, and I was like, ooh, like
you couldn't, like, if you wanted to do something, you couldn't.
No, I could, but the pain is just so intense that like it stops you in your track. Oh. But like that at that point, yeah, it was intense. And then this is all a span of like maybe 40 minutes to an hour. So I'm getting ready. Once we get in the car,
what time was
it's
this?
on and popping. It was like 4:30.
In the evening.
In the evening, and once we get in the car, they were like wild. And I was thinking to myself, like, if I'm not at least 8 or 9 centimeters dilated, like this is why, like, I better be.
Right.
So like Romeo had to bring out a wheelchair.
You thought you were that dilated?
Because the contractions were so extreme. I'm like, there's no way it's this extreme and I'm not like dilated. Mm-hmm. They were like, I could feel like my body like shaking, like pushing him through, like, it was, your body just like bears down. It's the most wild sensation
that your body knows exactly what to do. It's like, oh, it's time.
Yeah, and your brain doesn't have time to catch up and like process it. And then it was the weekend, it was a Sunday, so I had to go through the emergency room. They're asking me questions, trying to check me in, and I'm like moaning, and there's people in the waiting room like looking at me.
Tell me that.
Yeah, and
what do you mean? So normally you wouldn't have to go through,
but not people looking at me, and I'm like, but what are you looking at?
Have you never seen a pregnant person before?
But it's annoying too. I'm like, and I'm looking around, I'm like, oh my, this is so annoying.
I thought a lot of pregnant people go through the emergency room.
I mean, yeah, like, but those same people aren't there probably like people in the waiting room, not like the nurses and stuff.
No, I know that. I don't know. That's just weird.
I know, but it's like somebody moaning. They're like curious. So I get to the room, checked in. I remember they were wheeling me, and
Joey's here.
They were pushing me, and I had a bag control. I'm like, you need to stop. Like, I had to have them stop because you need like some type of grip.
Yeah.
Because you feel
you're like bearing down.
Yeah.
Joey said, come here.
Come say hi.
No, stop.
Oh my, I'm not walking like that.
There you go.
Oh,
Hey guys.
Burger King.
Joey got his burger. Can you not put it right? Joey got his Burger King. Sponsor.
Yeah.
Thanks, JoJo.
Thank you so much. So I finally get into the room. It was like chaos from there. Romeo was like just stunned. Like they were like trying to get me to like take off like my clothes so they could put like put a Johnny on me. They were trying to get my heart rate. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need water. They're giving me like the gas. That gas doesn't do anything. And I'm like,
I see people getting off on the gas, so
right, they're probably that's probably because their contractions are not that serious. Because at that point, it's like, I remember at one point, it was so bad, I didn't even scream or anything. I'm like, there's no point to like even make a noise because it's like, what's the point?
Like that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like,
you just take it.
Yeah, it was wild. So then they finally checked me. Why was I 10 centimeters? Okay,
but you're the one that just said you better be 8 to 9. But
I know 10, and they told me I was 10, and like they're like, oh my, like they thought I would be all excited. I said, no, I don't have a chance for an epidural. Like, are you kidding me?
And that's all she wanted.
Yeah, but meanwhile, I'm on the way. I'm like calling Mariah. Like, I'm calling her, but
because I was like, I'm gonna be there. Call me when it happens.
But I couldn't reach her. I
was taking a nap.
Joey, he was at work. And then when he responded back to me, I had already had the baby. So it was, everything just happened so fast.
So fast.
Maybe in a span of like 40 minutes to like an hour. I got there at like 4:30, 4:45. I had him at like 5:52 or 5:57 or something. It was a whirlwind. Like, and I was on such a high. So I was like, oh my, I can wear all my normal clothes again.
But like the worst pain was the contractions.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Those contractions were wild.
See, I'm afraid of like the delivery and that like tearing and all.
Oh my god,
that.
You don't feel well.
And you didn't have an epidural, so like
no, and you feel everything. You feel everything.
So that gives me hope, knowing that like the contractions.
Yeah.
No,
because especially if you have time to get an epidural. People, they're so happy.
Oh, I see videos of people.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
eating hamburgers and having time of their life. Like,
no, the delivery isn't bad. I mean, I think it gets tiresome. Some people push for like 3 hours.
Some people push for like 8, 12
hours.
Yeah,
push for 12
Didn't you say
hours.
your friend Nicole?
No, she was in labor.
Oh, in labor.
Yeah, she was in labor. I think if you were put, they would like have to do a C-section because it's like not, because like the baby's stuck there for so long.
And that, it's like. Yeah.
It's tiring, but anyways,
traumatizing to the baby.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, and now he's here, and I always say to everybody,
so tiny.
So
I got there like right after she had him.
Yeah,
and
like I wasn't even in like my
like they moved you to another room. She wasn't.
I forget what it's called.
In that room.
I was still in like the delivery room.
Yeah, and because it was like after visiting hours, so I was like, I'm getting in there. Like I was determined. So somehow I sleuthed my way into her room, and
you held him, and he was
There's
tiny.
Nothing like it. And he was the tiniest. I just couldn't believe how small he was. Like,
they plopped him on me, and he felt like a rat. I'm like, he's so small.
Not a rat.
A rat? No, a ragdoll.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, a ragdoll. I'm like, oh.
Was he like limp?
Yeah, he's like, and he was so light. It was
his
so
skin tone too.
He was so like my mom.
Light, yeah,
he got it from my mom. Like so fair.
So cute, so precious, like so perfect, so tiny. He was like what,
tiny.
6 pounds,
14 ounces.
That's small. Some babies are like 11 pounds.
I know. But it's funny because even like an 8-pound baby, it's still small. Like you think it's gonna be big. It's still but yeah. So that was that, and now he's 7 months. He has 4 teeth.
The teeth.
He's just has so much energy.
He has such a personality already.
Goofy.
Like he's a daredevil.
Like he loves to live life on the edge.
Oh, he loves
He's such a boy. It's so cute.
It's so cute. Like,
loves to jump and like
he's obsessed with Hannah.
He's obsessed with Romeo.
The both of you.
Yeah.
But like usually when I come around, it's you. I'm usually just seeing him with you. But the way he looks at her.
Oh my god. And I don't even notice it.
it's like nothing I've ever seen.
So
like he
cute.
looks into her eyes like
he
so
does this
lovingly.
thing now. I have him sitting on my lap like facing away, and he'll like keep looking back at me like this with his big eyes. I'm like, why are you
big
doing
eyes
that?
like Hannah?
I think
so
and he'll like flip himself around and try to stand up so I can
turn
like
around now.
Oh, he turns like it's no tomorrow.
It's too much.
It's too much. So yeah, that's that. Okay.
He's so cute.
I feel like we've been talking about me.
No, it's okay. In his hair.
Oh my gosh, it's so fine and curly.
So fine, curly, and it's like light brown.
Like it's like sandy, like mine. It's just interesting how.
And he's a good
work.
baby. Like he has his sleep schedule.
Well.
Wow.
You know, sleep is a thing.
Oh.
I mean, he sleeps. He wakes up.
He wakes up early.
At least. Yeah, he goes to bed at 5 and wakes up at 5. So if you're a parent, you know that's like a struggle. And he still wakes up like twice a night.
Between that, like he goes to bed at 5 and then
he wakes up like two times at night. Like what? I mean, it depends. And now his new thing is, you know how like he wasn't rolling over before? Mm-hmm. He started rolling over at like 5 months. Now when he's sleeping, rolling over on his back because he sleeps on his stomach. So he cries because he can't.
He doesn't like to be on his
wakes
back.
up 50 million times a night because of it. So, you know what I do? You put the monitor on mute and you let them figure it out. That's about it.
No, but really, at some point, you can't cater to their every move.
But, so last night I did that, and the poor thing, he, like, wasn't even crying. He was just, like, playing with his sleep stuff.
Well, he already knows how to manipulate you guys.
I mean, they're very smart.
And he's so smart.
All babies. And I think they just cry because they just want
attention.
But he was just in his crib, awake. He couldn't get himself to sleep. Like, I left him on his back, and at like 5 a.m. I think he had woken up because I put the monitor on me. I don't know what happened between, maybe 2 o'clock until 5. Sounds horrible.
It's not horrible.
And
you're still watching him. You know he's fine.
Yeah. And he was just awake. I think he was crying at that point. So I fed him and then brought him in the room with us. And he like slept on me. But because he kept waking up on his back, like he wasn't crying. He was quiet. Yeah. But he didn't get like good sleep. Mm-hmm. So that's where I'm at now, is him just like rolling over, and it's so automatic. You put him down, he uses his foot, lifts himself up, flips if he's not in like a deep sleep.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because it's like a developmental leap, because
okay.
It's not like he's
like
just learned to flip.
Yeah.
And so if he's not in a deep sleep, it's like he can't help himself. He just rolls over. But I noticed he likes sleeping on his side, so he'll try to roll himself like halfway and then flip on his back. So funny.
It's like a bug.
Yes.
Slips onto their back and they can't move.
I know. But yeah, it's
too much.
Something. But yeah.
So cute.
So that's that.
Yeah.
What about you, Mariah?
So let's see. I guess like one big thing that happened with me was last year I was in the hospital for pulmonary embolisms. So that's blood clots, and I had them in my lungs, and it was terrifying. I stayed in the ICU for like 14 days, and yeah,
like
it was
where do you begin?
Like, I don't even know where to begin. I'm so thankful I had like mom to come like break up the days, because usually when I have sickle cell anemia, if you guys don't know, but usually when I've been in the hospital, like they put me on all kinds of pain meds because I'm in pain. But this time I was in pain, but I wasn't like this. That wasn't the reason I was there. So I was very like aware.
You weren't out of it.
Oh, I was not knocked out, like, and just sleeping during my hospital stay. So I was up, and it's just like the food is disgusting. The people are annoying. There's people coming in, poking me with needles and checking things. Couldn't sleep at all. I lost like 10 pounds while I was there. Like, it was just bad. It was just very bad. But thank God Joey and I went when we did, because I could have died from that. Like, lots and lots of people die from pulmonary embolism. So I'm so grateful that
It was so extreme.
Yeah.
I just remember texting you like, are you like beside yourself?
I was
because that's like you thought you were just like sick.
I thought I was sick, and then I threw up. I was home, but I was like, I couldn't walk from my bedroom to this room to like change and get dressed. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like, I have no energy, and I was like, I thought it was a crisis or something. And I was so scared to like get the diagnosis, and they were like pulmonary embolism, and I was like, what? I just started crying. I was like, that is crazy. Like, I would have never believed that. Like, so now I'm on blood thinners.
Where did you have them?
In my lungs.
In your lungs.
Yeah.
Didn't you have one in your arm too?
I think I had one. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
In my left arm, I think. But yeah, now I have to take blood thinners for the rest of my life, which is fine. It's just tiny little pill, but that was wild.
Very wild.
And that was in February of last year, and then February this year.
Yeah.
It's my mom, and so our mom. But I mean, other than that, right now I'm not working. We're both out of work right now because Hannah took time off for the baby.
Yeah.
And I left my job because they were trying me.
.com.
Just trying me. Like it was just bad. And I'm the kind of person, like, I put my heart and soul into my work, and I'm a people pleaser, and I wasn't pleasing the people in the way that they wanted. And I was like, okay, I'm giving this my all, and it's still not enough. I can't be here. Like, I'm going to burn out. Yeah. So I left, and my mom was like, no, leave. Right. And then shortly after that, she passed away. Yeah. So it was like boom, 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 like all these things happening. Like,
yeah, it was like in January you left, right? Your job?
Yeah. Yeah. The end of January. So
yeah, the beginning of 2023. So
yeah. So yeah, and I'm happy I did that. So you're probably like, oh well, and how are you surviving? Like, how are you living if you're not working?
Yeah.
But because of a previous job I had, like, one of my old coworkers, he was into cryptocurrency, and he needed an administrative assistant, and he thought of me, called me up, and I did some remote work, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. And this was like in 2017, I think, 2016. And he kind of helped me with my finances and like got me investing in crypto. And so that is my source, my income is investing. And so I invest in crypto and stocks, and it's fun. I like it. So yeah, it gives me a lot of freedom too, because I need that with my disease. I need the flexibility.
Right.
So I love that.
And you have to mention too, like, before all of that, you did a lot of stuff with calligraphy and graphic design. Like, you got some really cool opportunities. Like,
I was teaching classes.
Yeah, you around holiday time, like a while ago, you did calligraphy at the paper store, like on gifts.
I went to Pandora.
Not the paper store.
Pandora hired me
so
to
cool.
Like, I was doing like live calligraphy there, so
that was
would come
so
and
cool.
like I was writing their names on envelopes. I kind of like that's kind of something I would like to get back into. Is teaching it is so much fun. I love that.
Oh, you loved it?
I love teaching it.
Oh my gosh,
it's so much fun.
Wow. Well, yeah, because you love it, so it's like to be able to teach your passion.
And anyone can do it. I promise you. Like, it has nothing to do with your handwriting. It is all in. It's just technique. Learning about how to move your hand. Just think of it one line at a time, and it all comes together. But yeah, so I did calligraphy, teaching, and like some live events and weddings and stuff like that. That was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Life has been lifing.
I feel like when people ask me like, so what's going on? So much has happened that I don't even know where to start, and I like my brain kind of like blocks it off. Like, I don't even know. Like, should we talk about Uncle Ari?
Oh my gosh, maybe not. We'll leave that.
Well, something really bad happened to our uncle, but thank the Lord, he's okay now. But
I mean, maybe We would have to ask Hillary if she
Yeah.
would mind, but I don't think that she would.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like a whole thing.
It
So
was
like
terrifying.
so many things.
I'm just so glad that we have our dad.
Oh my gosh, he's incredible.
He is the cornerstone of like our family.
Mm-hmm.
He is so generous, so kind, so selfless. Like he gives so much and works so hard.
Right.
So I just like want to be able to pay him back and give him what he deserves. But,
yes.
Yeah. Other than that, I shop a lot online, like Amazon.
Yeah.
That's fun. Like my Christmas shopping is basically all done. I still have to get Hannah something and Mackenzie. Who else? I think it's just you and Mackenzie.
Wow.
And everybody else. I have like third.
Oh my gosh.
A cat. Every time we're doing videos, there's always a cat.
She cracked open the door.
No. Come on.
She cocked her head to the side. Oh my gosh.
Hey. Hi, Nan.
Looking around.
How doing?
Hi. She's like, okay, okay.
What was I just talking about?
Amazon shopping.
Oh yeah, I have like my Christmas list is like over 35 people.
Oh my goodness.
And
well,
like that's not everyone. Joey's family is huge, and our family is huge, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. It's a lot.
But it's fun. I love giving presents. I love wrapping presents.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm thinking, these are the. I got these.
Where did you get those? Oh,
Target. Target.
I noticed because of the
So I got this wrapping paper.
That's so cute.
With like, I don't know, this kind of
like plaid.
Yeah.
Curtain.
And then I got this polka dot one, which I thought was really cute. I'm kind of doing like a blue, light blue
she
theme.
Likes it.
Get over there. And then I got this one for like the kids. All the kids.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
Has like little dogs riding scooters.
That is cute. But the thing is, there's not a lot of paper on one roll for these ones.
I need more.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to wrap everything. Like, that's what's so fun.
Wrapping is fun. Yeah.
Joey was like, oh, you want me to get started on the wrapping? I was like, no. I was like, that's the best part.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
And I was like,
could you imagine when you just wrapped everything? That would have been so funny. Yeah.
What else?
I don't even know. I feel like just like normal stuff. I mean, but I feel like those were the biggest things.
Yeah.
And I feel like we didn't stop for any reason at all, but we just stopped.
Oh, for like when we stopped YouTube.
When we stopped doing YouTube.
Oh yeah.
There wasn't a reason.
We were in college when we started, like at the end of college. So I think when we started our jobs, that kind of made it harder.
I think it made it harder, and
we were just being lazy too.
Yeah, it was just laziness. Yeah. But I wish we would have stayed consistent, and we've been talking about coming back to YouTube ever since for like years.
Years and years and years.
It's all we do is watch videos.
We've always wanted to do this, so
yeah, it's just fun, and we're passionate about it. And yeah, so we wanted to just come back, do an update. This is the very first video of our comeback. And we hope to upload regularly.
Yes.
We don't have a schedule yet.
No, we're hoping to film every Sunday.
Yes.
Upload Mondays. Maybe
it's the first time I'm hearing that.
You're the one that said that.
No, I said filming Sunday. I didn't know about an upload, but
you said upload Monday.
Did I?
Yes, you did. You put that thought in my head.
Oh, I mean, period.
We can upload Tuesday.
I mean, it doesn't
matter.
We'll
figure it out. You guys will see the videos. But leave suggestions down below of what you guys want to see.
We were looking at our old videos and we're like, what possessed us to make these videos? So we did like, what's in our bags, outfit of the days.
I know
vlogs.
YouTube has changed so much. That like it's like where do we start? Do we bring back the old things like
I know
outfit of the days and
I mean I love watching outfit videos.
Yeah, me too.
Like outfits of the week, work outfits. I love vlogs, like daily vlogs.
Mm-hmm.
I love styling videos, which I hope to do. And I want to see you do them too.
Yeah.
Because I love your style.
No, I think Hannah's really good at style, so.
She says that, but.
No, she is.
I feel like you have a really good style.
I feel like I'm very. I like simple clothes. Like simple, easy. Sorry.
But yeah. The options are endless. So if you all want to see anything in particular, I don't know.
Just let us know.
We're talking to no one, but
no, it's weird. This is so awkward right now.
Very awkward. It's the first video, so as if we even have an audience.
Bear with us.
But yeah, so
any current events anything that happened recently that we can talk about?
There's a lot.
Really?
Oh, in our lives. I thought you meant like in the world.
In the world.
Yeah. Yeah, Diddy acting wild.
What happened with Diddy?
Oh my gosh. Cassie suing him.
Why?
For like sexual abuse. It was like a civil suit.
Really?
Yeah, because you know they dated.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like a long time.
How come it's coming out that all these rappers are like
I don't know. Maybe people feel safe too. That was nuts. So I was really invested in that because JessieWoo, who I love, she does like commentary
we'll link her.
On like current events. She's so funny and so beautiful. So yeah,
I
just love. Yeah, I love watching her just talk about like current events and stuff. And she's like really smart and educated, so you can tell she's speaking from a place of like knowing rather than just talking just to talk.
Just talking out of your butt.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just so much going on.
Because I don't stay up to date with like the news. I just hear it from people. I hear it from Joey. You. I don't really know what's going on.
Really?
Other than like the huge things, but like day to day, not really.
Yeah.
I just watch YouTube. Oh, I'm watching Downton Abbey right now. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, you're trying to get me to watch that. I haven't watched it yet. I should.
I love it. I started watching it a long time ago, but I never continued with it. While I was sewing, I started watching it, and it's just
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
I know. I bet I'd like it.
It's so good. If you like drama and period pieces, then you'll like it. But and now I'm watching Call the Midwife, which is another period piece. It takes place in 1950s in London. It's good too. So yeah. I've also been watching The Boys on Prime. It's really good.
Told me about that. Yeah.
It's like an anti-hero kind of like superhero thing. Cool. It's really good. And then this animation or cartoon called Invincible, and it's the same kind of. It's so good. They're both on Prime. I watch a lot of streaming. What else? Oh, we should do some hauls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe our next video should be like some of the things we've bought recently.
Yes, I would love that. And we were also thinking about like a 2023 favorites video. Yeah. Like our roundup for the year. I think that'd be fun. I like watching those. Yeah.
Another thing that's new since we've made our video, we're both natural. Our hair.
Oh yeah.
We both went natural.
Wait, why was my hair brokenoff.com in the last video? Because it was all types of relaxed, and I put all types of heat, and it said bye.
Our hair was relaxed at a really young age, like most kids. But both of us have really, really fine hair. So putting a relaxer on it, it's not a good look. Not a good look. And I was actually forced into going natural because I had a situation.
Oh my God. That was actually...
I had braids in my hair. and I was like, oh, my hair is growing so much with the braids. Let me leave them in longer. So I left them in so long, like way longer than I should have.
No.
Took them out, but didn't, comb them out. You're supposed to comb out your hair after you take out braids. I didn't do that. I was like, oh, I'll just shower and put a lot of conditioner in, and then
oh my gosh! And you put it out. No, you left the conditioner in for a long time, like overnight.
Because I was like, oh, that will break it all apart.
I'm surprised. Wow.
Got out, woke up. I was getting ready to go to Joey's family.
Now, why would you do that?
I tried myself.
You tried yourself. You've never done that before.
Take off the plastic bag because I was like, oh, put it in the plastic bag, let the heat and let it soak overnight.
Kids, don't try this at home.
Dreadlocks on my head.
It was an emergency. It was matted together.
No getting it apart. No getting it. My mom had to cut it all
off, and she got braids. I mean, the braids are on point.
Short. My hair was short. And then I wore braids for a long time, but I am so grateful that happened because now I have my natural hair. Yeah. And it's healthier than
thriving.
It's ever been.
I mean, look at it.
Right now, I'm kind of on one with my hair because I tried myself and I got keratin.
Yeah.
And it just didn't take well because my hair is usually so dry and it gets frizzy very easily. And so Hannah was like, get a keratin. It worked well for me.
Yeah.
But our hair is similar, but not really. And so it just didn't do well with my hair. My hair wasn't holding a curl for a while. I was shocked. It was still getting frizzy. If you guys have any tips for frizzy, natural, straightened hair, because I mostly wear my natural hair straightened.
Yeah.
So I call myself a straight haired natural, and Hannah mostly wears her hair curly. So
because it frizzes up at the least opportunity.
But I feel like you got a routine for your hair like that, so fast.
No, it took me a while. It's all trial and error.
Yeah.
But now
it's expensive trying to figure out with all the different products, and I just didn't have the patience to do it, and I didn't like.
You just don't like the way your hair looks all the time like that. It's just not.
Sometimes in the summer I'll wear it curly.
I love her hair curly, but
I don't hate it. It's just.
But also, you haven't experimented enough with products.
Yeah.
So, the kind of look you want to get. Mm-hmm. But also because you straighten it a lot, your pattern is really loose.
Yeah.
But it looked cute, when we went out with Joey, our friend Joey, and you had it down. That was really cute. But anyways.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I want to continue with it straight, but it's kind of trying me at the moment.
And it's liberating when it's curly because you know how it's going to act.
You can go in any...
You can go in the rain. It's not going to,
it's raining out today.
You can slick it down. Yeah. This has been so much fun.
It was
I
fun.
hope you guys enjoyed this. We really enjoyed.
Hannah and I, when we get together, we just talk about anything and everything. So I was like, why don't we just start recording our conversations?
I know.
Put them on YouTube. So that's what we did. I'm sorry. We did it.
I know. We've been talking about this. I can't believe we're doing this and we're actually going to upload it. But it's very exciting.
Please help us with the camera, lights, microphone situation. If anybody has any ideas, because I really want to make this look as good as possible. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.